material potential in the landscape with a 1 mile diet approach to sourcing art materials. And we saw a little bit of the space that EartHand uses when we visited Trillium Park. She's based in Vancouver. She's worked around the world and here at home, developing community projects that support makers being producers without first being consumers. She partners with ecologists, gardeners, weavers, and others, in linking traditional hand technologies to what we can grow, gather, and glean in our urban spaces. And she's worked extensively in this role with the Vancouver Park Board since 2008. Welcome.
Thank you. I think she's just done a speed talk that I was going to give. EartHand Gleaners is a 5-year-old nonprofit. We've grown out of the work that I was doing as an individual artist. And we have, is that better? Yeah. We have, we're mobile, but basically what we do as a group or myself as an individual is look at how we can rethink green space that is beyond sports and beyond what would be traditional forms of recreation. How do we work with the plants that are in place? How do we grow, develop a seasonal relationship to those plants and allow ourselves to connect into the cultural traditions linked with those plants, things that are pre-culture, different technologies that link all of us. And so what's been fascinating for me being at Trillium is recognizing the huge need with very little effort on our part. We're 80% volunteer-based in our workload, so we don't have a lot of excess time to put into big campaigns. Trillium has taken off both with local as well as a larger demographic of people that come to us to do workshops. What we generally are doing, we're doing things like growing flax and processing it to linen, growing stinging nettle and having opportunities to link that into some traditional language programs. We've worked with the Katzie Nation and Amish Nation language programs in the past year. It has been really exciting that that's where our nettle grow here is going. So seasonal-based community living room is how I like to think of it, where we're connecting in with each other. We're multi-generational, we're very mixed income. We bring in people that are coming from sort of the trap line that are bringing in cans and selling cans, taking cans in. So those people are joining us, as well as individuals who are paying for registered programs that have disposable income to put into learning what they can do with what's happening in their backyards. Last year, we matched 18,000 of municipal funds with over 70,000 in free community events in 2018. Much of that was at Trillium. That was an extensive year for us. The routes that are going to impact us the most, anything other than Prior Street, unfortunately, is going to end our programming. And that's because of the noise issue. It's because of the challenges with air quality and pollution, but primarily it's the noise. If things can't stay on Prior, my preference is that the national redirect is the one that would basically make an island out of Trillium, but I think making an island out of Trillium and making it a sacrifice to keep Cottonwood and keep Strathcona, which is an unbelievable charm. And this is the other thing, is that with community engagement, there's this incredible energy and growth that's happening between all of these areas. We hit on all of these targets that the city has outlined that they're wanting to do in Northeast False Creek in terms of affordable artist space, cultural sharing, environmental signage. There are all these things that they have targeted in policy for the Northeast False Creek that's already happening without the city being involved through park board and community engagement. So if we were focusing on daylighting the beauty of that, and right now as you've walked it, you can see it's a really snarly space between these beautiful little moments. But I think Trillium is either going to have traffic still on Prior to continue programming, or we need to look at just making this an island that becomes part of hospital green space. Thank you.